1, 2, 3. Well, I don't talk like the man on your TV. I don't dress like them New York City dudes. If California slides off in the ocean, it won't affect my redneck attitude. Well, I ain't saying it's the only place that's worthy. I'm saying it's the only place for me.
Well, welcome back to the Porch Sessions here in Meridian, Mississippi. We've had a great time here. You know, I can't believe how much fun we've had. And you're the last of the three performers that we've had on here. We've got Britt Gully here all the way from Low Creek, Mississippi.
No, man, Cow Creek.
Cow Creek.
Cow Creek.
Oh, man, I can't read my own handwriting, man. Is there a Low Creek?
I don't know. Maybe
there should be a Low Creek.
I think that's down close to Hattiesburg.
No, I think it's down a little south of Hattiesburg. So, Cow Creek. Now, tell me about Cow Creek.
My grandpa went to Cow Creek School. And I know where it was, and don't many people know that.
Where is Cow Creek School?
It's in Kemper County. Well, it's up on the hill next to J.D. Tier's house. Cow Creek's in Kemper County. My folks have been there since 1830s, every side of the family. So
wow.
Pretty well settled in up there.
And so you still live there now?
Yeah.
Great.
I couldn't thrive anywhere else.
So it must be great to go drive past all the places that your whole family's been forever. So you got kinfolk everywhere.
That's the truth.
Yeah. So
everybody on the west side of the county's kin to everybody, and everybody on the east side is kin to each other. Kind of divide ourselves, right?
Yeah, stay on your side, right?
Don't come over here.
Don't come over here. Well, you know, man, I have to say I'm so happy to have like a real kind of like old schooler country artist on the show. I mean,
I thought I was pop.
Oh wait, that's right. You wrote that song for Keith Urban, right?
That's right. I'm a token pop boy.
No, man, I tell you, but it's so nice. I would love listening to your songs while you're rehearsing and showing up over here. And one of the songs that you're going to do is the Holler song, right? The Holler Whiskey Holler. Whiskey Holler. Now, when you first told me that, I was thinking Holler.
Yeah,
you said that. So, but it's Hauler.
Yeah, I think so.
Or could it? I don't know. Whiskey Holler could be.
It'd work either way.
Yeah, it could work either way. So, tell me about Whiskey Holler.
Mainly about. John Elmore plays music with me, and his daddy was a Marine, but he couldn't stay. He left. He fell out with him, went AWOL. When they caught him, he was up in Kentucky hauling whiskey. And he told me that story one day, and I was, Lord, there's a song in this. It's gotta be. And he had a 50 model Ford with a 58 Oldsmobile V8 and a Columbia differential, and so he was set up for it. And that's where the song comes from. And then you gather from all kind of sources. The last verse is about my daddy out running the highway patrol one night. He wasn't hauling whiskey. He was just real cool. He had a 55 Ford, and they had 55 Fords, and he'd been working on it. And out on his lunch break, he worked at the Ford place in DeKalb. So he's seeing what he done was right. So he opened it up, coming back in. When he topped the hill, there was a highway patrol sitting on each side. And he said there wasn't no way to stop because he was up over 100, so he just poured it to it.
And he got away, right?
He finally got away from him, but I think he hid out for a little while with it. I think him and Uncle Doc painted that car Washington blue that night in the shop. He got away with it now, and I think the statute of limitations has run out, so I can go ahead and tell the story. Love a moonshining song, though.
Yeah, you got to love a moonshine song. Well, that's what I was thinking. I think I've had the Whiskey Hollers before.
Probably have.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
That's a Georgia thing.
That's a Georgia thing. So, I mean, what a great joy. I mean, to be able to like grow up around all those stories. I mean, you must have hundreds of songs just about from everyone sitting around talking these stories.
I would always listen to the old folks telling that stuff. You know, the rest of the kids would want to be out playing football and that kind of stuff. I'd be crowded up under the old folks listening to all these stories they were telling. And hopefully some of that comes out into song.
Well, man, absolutely. You know, so tell me, like, how did you get to? I mean, like, what once you would hear these songs or you hear these stories, and then when did you start writing songs about all this?
I kind of waited late. I didn't start trying to play music till I was a senior in high school. And I always loved it. And Daddy played some, and we always had music going there at the house. And I met a buddy in college at a Bible study meeting one night, and we both knew the boy that was holding the meeting. He said, "Hey man, he plays guitar too." So as soon as we got out of the meeting, we dashed out and headed down the road to ruination together. Played music ever since. And I always held that songwriting in high esteem. I knew before I ever played music, I knew that was the important part.
Right.
Hank Williams wrote this song himself, and Jimmy Rogers wrote this song himself, and I would get little snippets of things and that I knew was pretty good, and sometimes I'd hold on to them for years because I didn't want to dishonor them by not having the rest of the song that good. That's the way it works.
Well, that's true. I mean, especially when you're inhabiting that Jimmy Rogers and Hank Williams sort of canon of songs. I mean, we were talking about "I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry." I mean, like, where do you go from there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just such an amazing song. And what I love so much about that style of music is just this: it's crystal clear honesty.
Yeah.
Nothing's hidden. It's just so present, like right there. This is exactly what I mean, and it's so nice. The connection that comes from that is just wonderful.
But you have to write what you know, and somebody else out there is going to feel the same way you do.
That's true.
And you can't, or I can't, fake it and write in another style. You have to do what I do. And there's some joker out there looks at it the same. I gotta believe that. There's somebody looks at it the same way I do.
Well, there's
and they'll like it.
Probably not too many people who have friends who haul in whiskey, but
Well, they wish they did.
That's true. I wish I knew someone that. I wish I would haul whiskey. It's not a bad idea.
It'll be too late.
Maybe not. I don't know. So maybe not. I don't know. My car is not very fast.
I've got
a Honda, so
well,
I'm gonna need to get a new car.
have to be a sleeper.
Now, you went on the road for a while too, weren't you?
Yeah.
With the guy you met from the Bible Club, right? So.
Scott McQuaig from here in Meridian fell into a record deal about 1990, and I played guitar for him. We rambled all over out west, playing a lot of western swing, and he was a great writer. So that held my standards high to writing too, and I didn't really start writing until I came in off the road with him. But we rambled all around playing music, and I love it,
I mean,
get with it.
Great way to collect stories and a great way to kind of hone your craft with that. So we're going to hear the Whiskey Holler.
We surely can. I think we should.
I think we should hear it. So give us a couple of seconds. We'll be right back with some whiskey.
Well, I went AWOL from the U.S. Marines, and I hauled the finest whiskey Kentucky's ever seen. They cook it up in Harlem where I pick up my load, and I run it down to Nashville in a red-hot V8 Ford. And if you see me coming, better let me pass on by. Pass on by. Well, I ain't afraid of trouble, and I will not step aside. Well, I got my daddy Smith & Wesson. It's a special 44. He brought it back from Okinawa when he came home from New Orleans. Well, the law don't know I'm packing. I ain't one to flash it round, but I got it if I need it. It take a fool to lay it down, 'cause when you're hauling white liquor, I can tell you it's a dangerous game. But it's fast cars and women, and they pay you for the chance you take. Well, I'm a whiskey hauler. Well, buddy, I'm the fastest thing around. agent run me down. Well, I was loaded down last Friday, 20 miles this side of town. When the law pulled up beside me, hollered, buddy, shut it down. One held up a shotgun and then he racked the slide. I took my foot off of the gas. She clicked out overdrive. I snatched it down in second, took a dirt road to the right, slid down behind the wheel, and I give it all she's got. You could hear their guns barking, it was looking kinda rough. I throwed the dust and gravel to them, and they had to give it up, cause I'm a wheel scare hauler. Well, baby, I'm the fastest thing around. I'm a wheel about to let no jig-leg, two-bit federal agent run me down. Well, I'm a whiskey hauler. Well, buddy, I'm the fastest thing around. Well, I'm a whiskey hauler, and I ain't about to let no jig-leg, two-bit federal agent Edgar Hoover Revenue will run me down. You can't run me down, Lord, Lord, you can't run me down.